What's going on, everybody? We are in Asia right now, specifically Taipei, Taiwan, and guess what? We are at a music recording studio. Everybody knows that around the world, but especially here in Asia, pop music is by far the most popular type of music.
And we know everybody, you, me, we all listen to a lot of pop music, but how many people think about how it gets made?
So we're about to lift the veil and show you how pop music's made.
Let's go.
It's a good take.
Yo, nice.
Sounds good.
Hi everyone, my name is Rose, or Liu Mingxiang.
When it comes to ABCs coming back to the motherland and doing it, do you guys feel accepted right away, or is this kind of like you have to prove yourself?
When I sing, they definitely hear a different kind of tone, a different kind of attitude.
More soulful.
I hope so. They have said that, I guess.
How would you say your style of music or the style of music has changed over the past 7 years since you got here?
Bringing more of Western style music, more hip hop, more EDM, more tropical house.
For people who want to do it, I mean, what's your one single best piece of advice that you would give them?
Don't forget the reason why you chose this path. Sometimes, you know, people say like, oh, I'll see it and then I'll believe that it'll happen. But I think people have to believe in themselves first and then it'll come alive.
Yo, what up, Vic?
Yo, V Smash Money, what's good?
V Smash Money, V Money is in the building.
Break down the song making process real quick. So a lot of times, especially more hip hop, like more dance, EDM driven track, you start with track. So you got the beat maker. But after that, someone's got to write the melody. Someone's got to write the top line on top of that. And after that, someone's got to record it. And after that, someone's got to edit it and mix it and put it all together. So the production process is that whole thing. Just because you made a beat doesn't mean you're producing the song. Yeah.
Even as a rapper, it took me a little bit of time to understand these terminologies.
Yeah.
In the industry, when someone says, oh, I produce music, that means they probably do more than just one thing.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, so we just kind of briefly touched on the industry side. Let's talk about more on a DIY side.
It's not that complicated. For you guys at home, I can break it down for you what you guys need. You need a computer. You need a pretty decently fast computer because if you're not going to buy a lot of hardware, most of the stuff you're going to be doing is going to be on software. I like using a Mac because you can run Logic, which is a arrangement. It's called DAW. It's called a Desktop Audio Workspace.
There's also the other big one is Pro Tools.
Pro Tools, yeah. I actually don't recommend Pro Tools for beginners. I think Pro Tools is better for recording and tracking more detailed stuff. So if you're a track maker, you're a beat maker, Pro Tools probably not your thing.
The transition from GarageBand to Logic is a lot easier than
to anything else.
Okay.
Because it's the same company, yeah.
So that was the software, that's the stuff that's on your computer. What about the stuff that's outside of the computer, the hardware?
The stuff that makes you look cool to your friends.
Yeah, you know, the pads and stuff.
I think if you're really on a budget, you want something simple, you don't got a lot of space, even the smaller size keys one, let's see. It's got 2 octaves, got some knobs for you to play with.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
okay.
It sounds good, huh? If you're a good piano player, if you've had some lessons or you like to do a lot of key-based stuff, I would recommend something bigger, obviously. But all the pads and button stuff, like they're just, I mean, they do look cool, but you gotta know how to use them. So in the beginning, you might not. But if you're really into like watching a lot of YouTube videos to learn a lot of things, audio production has a lot of resources on YouTube. So if you have a good mic, you probably need a good interface to have a really nice signal path. If you want to go cheap, don't go buy like on the interface, don't go buy like an expensive mic. You're probably wasting it. But if you got the dough, you just want to buy everything nice, then go for it.
If you only have maybe like $500 to spend, it's better to spread it out evenly amongst the different pieces than to just spend it all on one really nice piece because it won't be able to be maximized.
Exactly.
It's easier now than ever to make music and create music.
Yes, it is.
But it is harder now to break into the industry.
Yes, it is. You could say that.
Over the years, me and Andrew, we know a lot of people who have tried to do what you're doing and failed.
I think people treat it as a hobby. That's the problem, right? It is a hobby. If you want to make it a hobby, it's a hobby. If you're doing it as a hobby, you can expect things to happen. So you do have to be pretty dedicated. One of the few tracks that I did everything myself. I was just talking about I don't like to do everything myself. And Rose actually helped me sing the demo. That's probably why like the song got sold. Yeah.
Yeah, I sang this demo.
I thought the demo was better.
We'll cut it out.
Don't cut it out.
Don't cut it out. So while we are here at the studio, let's check out some of the other members of the Downtown Music family. Let's go. Elisa.
Hey David.
How you doing?
Good.
So you've been a professional music maker in the rock folk genre for your whole life.
I've released a few CDs kind of as like an indie artist, and then I've also toured as a touring musician. For a lot of people who start out, listening to music first, I think easier to get into folk and pop music because that's what's readily available.
All right, if you guys don't know, and I'm sure you guys do, we all come from a very, traditional culture, not too much into the artist field. Were your parents chill or were they typical?
I studied music industry. I like music, and they've always realized that, throughout my whole life I've been doing a lot of ensembles, and, I was in all the musicals back at school and everything, so they could tell that that's something that I was interested in. When I decided to apply for like the music business program, my dad's like, okay, well I think that's, that's a balance. You take the music classes and you also take the business classes, and you take like the music business classes, so you kind of get everything.
What is your best advice to kids watching?
Play everything you can. Join every ensemble you can. Listen to every type of music you possibly can, because creativity comes from here.
What is the biggest mistake that people make?
Biggest mistake anybody in the music industry can make is just going too easy on themselves.
Yo, Alex NESE. NESE,
What's up, Fung Brothers?
Yo, man, this man right here is from a little city that we call Seattle,
city.
Washington.
Big Hawks fan.
Go Hawks!
You used to be a rapper.
Pop rapper.
You used to be a pop rapper.
I
Who are you
came out
compared
with
to?
2 singles.
One of
They
them
were
was a
hip-hop.
big hit.
We'll play it.
Yeah, what's a Superman? Yeah, what's a Superman? Yeah, these are loser.
So, welcome to my little room.
AKA the studio.
I will say, there's a lot of people out there interested in making music. What kind of skills do these people need to have real quick?
Before, I used to think like they had to be hot. They had to have dope beats already. I actually think your attitude and your passion for music is more important, because I can teach you those kind of like how to craft a beat or write a song.
Right.
But
If
if
you
your
got the
attitude is not in the right place, that's more of a problem.
In life,
Yeah.
attitude determines altitude.
Yep.
LL Cool J.
Falling to the gap. Yo, what generation are we talking about?
That's
We
my
gotta talk
generation.
About, we gotta talk about more new people.
I have a session ready for you guys.
You got
You
a
didn't
session
come-
for us.
What do you mean? Are
come
we
here
prepared
today
to drop a song? You want us to make a hit today? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I-
Okay,
Alright,
so
let's
so
go, let's
yeah,
go,
I
go,
saw
go,
you
go.
making the beats, man.
So yeah, we started.
Don't give me something basic too. I need that.
Let me see here. So we record that in.
Came back as a highway.
Yeah.
Man, I'm back as a highway.
Yeah.
Man, I'm living out in Taipei.
Yeah.
Been doing it for 5 days. Shorty looking at me sideways.
All right.
So highway is sea turtle. High is sea. Gui is turtle. People from Taiwan, Taiwanese ABCs or Chinese ABCs, they go back to where their parents are from would be Hai Gui, right?
A lot of these things, it comes out of like on the fly. You gotta record it when it happens. 5 minutes later, you forget it. Cause that was hot, right? What we were doing?
Yeah.
Like you felt something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
It was in the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta get that down before.
Oh,
we
okay.
forget.
Yeah, okay.
It's in the moment. Came back as a highway. Now we out in Taipei. Been going home for 5 days.
Good, man.
Shorty looking
Hey.
at me sideways.
I'm coming back as a highway. Saying it how to the la make. Oh, faster, all after one after another, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get real close because I'm trying to get my certain voice, like the warmth and that kind of grittiness. I came back as a highway. Saying hi to the llamas. They be hotter than satay. Turning up out in Taipei. Coming back as a highway. Saying hi to the llamas. They be hotter than satay. We be litty in Taipei. Coming back as a highway. Alright, so this is something in the studio. I would like to try me doing this, possibly more melodic, taking into account that I got auto-tune.
Did you just say melodic? Isn't it melodic?
Oh! melodic! NESE's taking shots! They be hotter than a satay. We be litty in Taipei. You know what? It, just keep it in the movie.
Hey, Alex's reaction when he got the headphones. He goes, oh. Came back as a highway. Now we out in Taipei.
And then you come in.
Shorty looking at me sideways.
Coming back as a highway.
We're here, like I said, again, the NESE Hit Squad. We're in the studio, Taipei, Taiwan. Me and Andrew just dropped the track, what, 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
What you did was crazy.
He added a drop to it. It sounds completely different. Check this out.
Came back as a highway. Now we out in Taipei. Been going hard for 5 days. Looking at me sideways.
Coming back as a highway. Saying hi to the llamas. They be hotter than satay. We be litty in Taipei. Coming back as a highway. Saying hi to the llamas. They be hotter than satay. We be litty in Taipei.
Oh, hey! Yo!
The chef went to work.
NESE Hit Squad.
Thank
It's an honor to have you guys here.
Nah,
in
man.
Taipei.
Alright, everybody, number 1, in the comments below, let us know who your favorite Asian pop star is. And number 2, let us know if there's a career that is kind of non-traditional to your family that you want to pursue, but you don't think your parents would like you to do. But just let us know in the comments below. And number 3, make sure you like and subscribe and check out all the links down below. Alright, everybody, until next time, we're out in Asia. We came back as a highway!
Oh, you guys, thank you so much for watching that episode about Asian pop music. We hope that you guys learned a lot. Oftentimes, you consume the music, but nobody knows anything behind it. Seattle guys in the building, man.
Do you think we got a shot at making it in Asia?
Of course.
Alright, yeah!
These dudes are talented, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yo, check out this video over here, that video over there, subscribe button below,
Hey,
man.
thank you to everybody here. It was so dope. We out. Peace.